So next time you're chowing down on a Snickers bar, think about that amount of energy. If you don't burn that off through physical exercise, what do you think your body's going to do? It's going to store it. It's going to store it as fat. Right there. It's going to leave behind that. It's going to store that energy for you. So that's an example, once again, of an exothermic reaction. It's very, very hot. Well, we're going to go from the very, very hot to the very, I don't think it's going to work. We're going to go from the very, very hot to the very, very cold.
You might get ice cream or crackers.
Very, very cold. Liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen. Nitrogen gas, which has been cooled below its liquefaction point, its condensation point, minus 196 degrees Celsius. Colder than even Potsdam in winter. Which finger? Put your finger in there. Touch it. Tell me what you feel. It's cold, but is it wet? Don't make me come over there. It's cold, but it's not wet. It's not water. It's not water. It's liquid air. Can't leave your hand in there. He went for the bottom. All you have to do is touch it. You can feel it. It boils the moment you touch it. Your finger is like a red hot poker. Just touching the air at the top. All right. So what we want to see is what happens when some things which are used to being at room temperature accidentally slip and fall into some minus 196 degrees Celsius liquid nitrogen. Things like flour. Oh, lovely little flour. What's going to happen to my flour if it slips and falls into liquid nitrogen? Oh, there we go. What else can slip and fall into liquid nitrogen? Shoot me up. Let's see what we've got here. How about a banana? A banana in liquid nitrogen. Get her down in there. Leave that for a little while. Now, what do you think?
Wow.
What do you think? What do you think our flour's going to look like?
A popsicle.
Pull out our flour here. This is the hard part. Now I got to get my flour out. My flour looks normal, except it's frozen solid. Anything that contains water is going to be frozen solid at minus 196 degrees Celsius. All right. Well, that means our banana right now is freezing solid. We'll leave that there for a second. While that's freezing, what else can slip and fall? What else can slip and fall into liquid nitrogen?
No, he's good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fifi the Wonder Poodle. Here we go. Fifi the Wonder Poodle. Whoa, wait. Fifi the Wonder Poodle is walking down the street. she accidentally slips and falls into some minus 196 degrees Celsius liquid nitrogen, what's going to happen to Fifi? Come on, Fifi. There we go. Fifi will always return. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Fifi the Wonder Poodle. Now, what's the difference between something like the balloon and something like a racquetball? Well, let's take a racquetball.
Yeah.
Let's put a racquetball in liquid nitrogen. Racquetball down in liquid nitrogen. Stay put, don't turn around me. More of this in there. Now, what do you think my banana looks like here? Well, take our banana out. Looks fine. Except our banana is now frozen solid. Can you do it? Yeah. You want to see me smash the banana? All right, here, let's smash the banana. Let's move that out of the way here so it doesn't tip over on me when I hit the table. Smashing the banana. 3, 2, 1. It's hard as a rock. We could drive in a nail if we had to. Now, you can see that the banana is frozen. The banana is frozen like a rock. It's like a rock here. I'm going to pass this around. You can see just how frozen this is. Now, I will tell you, the name of this game, however, is do not be the owner of the banana when it warms up. Because the banana will be the biggest piece of banana goo that you have ever seen. It will be just like banana baby food after it has warmed up. So if you pass that around, you can check it out. But you don't want to be a guy that owns it when it's warm. All right. Now, several years ago, a student asked me, could you eat the banana? It's only been frozen in liquid air. There's nothing wrong with it. And I said, sure, you can eat the banana. So I turned right on the board, and I heard him yell, ow! Pooh! And he spit the banana out. I meant eat the banana after it had warmed up. And he took a piece of banana at minus 196 degrees Celsius and popped it in his mouth like it was going to be a banana pop. If that wasn't bad enough, a couple of years after that, after telling that story to the class, a student did the same thing with a grape. Now, the difference between a banana and a grape, the grape has a nice smooth surface. And the moment he popped it in his mouth, the grape froze to his tongue. And it stayed frozen to his tongue. And despite sipping water, you would be surprised how long it takes to warm up a grape from minus 196 degrees Celsius to 0 where it would come off his tongue. He learned his lesson. All right. We're still breathing here. What do you think is going to happen if I take my racquetball down and try to bounce it? Well,